What's up, everybody? I am Dell. This is Dell on Movies, and today I have a haul video for you guys. I'm actually a little bit out of practice doing these kinds of things, but I did pick up some things. I got this. I got another bag down here, and I'm gonna start with these two things here. I've got some superhero stuff here. I got some of the other stuff, but this is all superhero stuff because I decided, you know what? They're going cheap on eBay, and there's a bunch of Lego DC movies out there, so I wanted to grab the rest of the ones that I didn't have because I have a bunch of them. So I did. The first set in this white bag. It was only, well, not a set. This is one movie actually, and it was again going for $5. So I managed to grab that. Yep, you can hear the little noise going on, and that one is Shazam Magic and Monsters. Again, Lego DC Shazam Magic and Monsters. So I picked up that, and then there was a set of four that was going for $15. So I grabbed that. And one of them I'm gonna give away because I already had, but the other three I did not. Um, I've got Justice League versus Bizarro League and Justice League Attack of the Legion of Doom. I actually have both of these in DVD, but I'm gonna give those away. It's a double feature. I'm not a fan of double features, guys. I picked it up because it was like a buck when I saw it. Justice League Gotham City Breakout and Justice League Cosmic Clash, the movie. So original movie. So yeah, I'm getting close. I think there's only one or two other Lego DC movies that I do have. Um, so I'm gonna grab those. Other than, I think there's some DC superhero girl stuff from Lego that I did not have. So I'm gonna grab those too. And I'm gonna reach right over here and grab what I got from a thrift store. This is a pretty decent size haul for the price that I paid for it. These are the real movies, I guess some of you might say, because I know that some of you who are watching who are not necessarily superhero fans are definitely not Lego superhero fans, but these are real movies for the most part. And I got this stack right here, so let's go ahead and go through it. I went to a local thrift store around here, just a couple minutes from me. And they have a pretty good selection. They have a pretty good, but it's mostly old DVDs and things that have been there for a long time. And every now and again, they'll get some new stuff in. And I think I found a lot of the new stuff. One of these was, and you can hear it rattling around, is La Dolce Vita. This is a Federico Fellini movie. I've never seen a Fellini movie. I'm about to watch one soon. I've got eight and a half to take care of, so I'm going to watch that. And hopefully I'll watch this shortly after. And it's kind of sealed, as you can see. It's kind of halfway coming apart, so I'm definitely gonna just take that off pretty soon. The next is the one that is all the way sealed, and it's showing 9.99, but that is the Barnes and Noble price, and then it's showing 19.99. So I think that was also the Barnes and Noble price, and you know how they do, they mark down the rest. But I actually got it for like $1. This is Stanley Kubrick's Eyes Wide Shut. Been a while since I've seen this movie. Not the hugest fan when I saw it, but I've been wanting to rewatch it and give it another chance because everybody says it's a classic. So I am going to do that. Next up is a couple DVDs actually, and this one was from the 1950s, I believe. And this one is called Mau Mau. I've never heard of this one, and I was doing a little bit of research and just looking at the cover of it, it looks pretty interesting. I know it's a black movie from the 50s, or at least it's got black actors. I don't know if it was directed by a black person, and I'm not sure if this is it's kind of like it's supposed to be like maybe a documentary or something, or a tawdry expose. I'm really curious about what this is. I'm not real sure, so I'm gonna check that one out pretty soon. This one's back to the fake movies, I guess. So this one is Wolverine and the X-Men, and this one is called, yeah, Fate of the Future. I do have another. It's basically a few episodes of the show Wolverine and X-Men, and I've got another one back there already. It's got, I think, 4 episodes on each one, and even less of a real movie because it's not a movie. This is 50 animated all stars, and if you take a good look there. You can see all sorts of superheroes on there. You see Aquaman, Phantom. Then you see Beetle Bailey, Betty Boop, and you just see all sorts of stuff there. So very happy to have that. And next thing is this movie here, Stomp the Yard. I had this on DVD. I was looking to upgrade it to Blu-ray, and I found this again for $1. So why not? And finally, it's something I'm probably going to give away. To be quite honest with you, because they never have stuff like this in this thrift shop. But I came across this, and you can see the wrapping is already coming off. So I'm gonna take that off before I give it away. Matter of fact, I'll take it off now. But that is the True Romance Arrow Blu-ray. It's not the 4K, even though it looks like the same edition. I'm just gonna peel off the wrapper here, and now it looks like something. All right, again, this is Arrow Video. Their chunky box set of True Romance. This is just a Blu-ray, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, this is, and it comes with, of course, it came with this, which is the movie itself. And I'm opening it up because yeah, there's all sorts of goodies still in here. The art cards are still in here, so I'm just moving it so you can see that the art cards are still in there. And there's also a booklet in here, pretty good booklet. Everything's in perfect shape. And then finally, there's the poster for anybody who hasn't seen the poster. Because and the reason I would give this one, I already have the 4K back there, but I couldn't pass it up for the price. I'll tell you that in a second. But here is the poster, one side of the poster, and the other. So I was extremely happy to find this, if for no other reason than to bless someone else with it. Um, because like I said, I already have the 4K of this, and this is basically brand new. It's just the plastic was coming off of it. Here's what I want you to do. If you are interested in getting this free, go ahead and in the comment section just put True Romance, and I will enter you into the giveaway, and we'll do a drawing in a couple weeks. For all of that last bit that you saw, all the real movies, the price that I paid for it, here's a receipt for it, guys. And let's see if you can see it there. It is, yeah, $13.88. If it focuses, it looks like it focused. But yeah, $13.88 for that entire haul from the thrift store. Few bucks for the Lego movies, not much. So I got a lot for not a lot, and I always like when I do that. Let me know what you think of this haul, or if there are any movies here that you're interested in. Thanks for hanging out with me, and if you've been here before, thanks for hanging out with me again. Catch you on the next one. Bye.